Hi everybody, this is Sonja from A Power Free, and today I'm talking to you about the power of your alignment. To be more precise, the power of your alignment with your own potential. You see, I believe that we humans, we have tremendous amount of potential, and only very few of us really recognize the power of the potential and how much potential we actually have. So very few of us start tapping into the potential we do have. If you're interested in this topic, go back to one of my previous videos where I talk about the success cycle and explain this in more detail. But for the purposes of this video, I will explain to you how important it is to align yourself in the first instance with the idea that you have tremendous potential and that you can make anything that you want happen for you, that you can become the person you want to be, and you can do and have anything that you really set your mind to. You see, most people look at the world from a perspective where they set themselves a goal, they know what they want to achieve, and they start putting in the action and the effort. So they've got a whole to-do list and they push themselves through the actions. They are trying to make things happen. They are putting a lot of effort in. They are spending loads of hours, a lot of time in trying to make things work for them the way they envisage it. Only very few people actually, before they start doing that work, say, hang on, so I know I want to achieve this, but do I really believe in it? Do I really believe in myself? Do I really believe in my own potential? Only very few people, before they start taking the actions they set themselves out to do, only very few people ask themselves questions, deep questions along the lines of why do they want it? What has motivated them to go for it? How much do they actually believe that they can have it, that they can do it, that they can be the person that they want to be? So only very few people engage thought in this process of preparation to the action taking. So let me give you a more hands-on example of this. Imagine you want to hoover your living room. The first thing that you do before you start doing any efforting is that you plug the hoover into the power. Because you know that without the power, you won't do anything. You may create a lot of tracks on the rug, you will put a lot of effort in, but you won't achieve anything that you set yourself out to. And that is an analogy for the example of action versus alignment. If we don't do the work to align ourselves with our goals, our dreams, aspirations, and start dragging the hoover along the carpet, we will put a lot of effort in, many hours of work, but we will not really achieve the result that we want as effortlessly and as easily as we could if we just took the time to align ourselves. So how can we align ourselves with our true potential? The best way to align yourself with your true potential is to visualize your success, is to visualize what you want to achieve for yourself, is to visualize the person you want to be once you've achieved it, to visualize it vividly and in all the details and color you possibly can. Did you know that our brain does not differentiate between reality and vivid imagination, vivid visualization? If you do visualize your success, you will essentially trick your brain into believing and thinking that it is true for you. The brain doesn't differentiate between reality and imagination. Equally, when you do this work, the power of visualization, you will help your brain to become familiar with the new and what may be at the moment scary environment. Remember, our brains are designed to protect us from anything that is new, scary, or unfamiliar. But through the power of visualization, we make the success, which may be new, scary, and unfamiliar at this moment in time, we can make it familiar to our brain. And once we face it in reality, the taste, feel, smell, touch, see reality, your brain will no longer be afraid of it. It will not panic. It will not try to make you run away. You will have trained yourself by the time it becomes reality to embrace it and enjoy it. another thing which happens with visualization, the power of your alignment, is that when you visualize what you want, you feel good. When we visualize what we want, we generally feel good, and that's why most people stay in the visualization process longer than perhaps would be necessary. But all it takes is 10 minutes out of your day to intensely visualize what you want. It raises your emotional state from what may be negative at the moment, whether it's fear, worry, or doubt about your success. It can raise it and raises it to hopefulness, excitement, joy, anticipation. And to be in this powerful state of alignment is invaluable. This is the work that you do to plug your vacuum cleaner into the power to be ready for taking action. And through this visualization process, what would happen more often than not is that we do receive some insight from wherever it comes, whether you believe in grace, or you believe in the universe, or you believe in a power which is greater than you. But when we do the work of the visualization, we do tend to receive insights, insightful moments, and then in this particular moment, when we do receive the insights and the inspiration, it's time to act. So it's really step number 2, following the step number 1 of visualization, is to take inspired action. And inspired action differentiates from regular, the push through, making it happen, hardcore on action, because it feels almost effortless, it feels fun, it feels as though things are falling into place, it feels easy, it feels I'm just meeting the right person at the right place. It just happens to be that I've come across this information. It just happens to be that I've encountered a situation which has taught me so much. So taking inspired action feels much more positive and much more joyful than the efforting action, which can, if we keep working or hoovering without plugging the vacuum cleaner in first, which can feel really hard, tough, and stressful to us, to the extent that a lot of people, by pursuing the effort inc, are making themselves physically ill and unwell because they've forgotten to plug themselves in first. The step number 3 is learn. Learn what you perceive to be mistakes which you may have made along the way. Learn from what you perceive to be failures which you have come across along the way. And I do say what you perceive to be because I'm a genuine believer that life happens for us and not to us, and that every mistake and challenge and encounter which we may not understand in this particular moment in time is happening for a reason. And if you look at it from this positive and more embracing aspect of, I believe that good things are happening for me, you generally are doing yourself a great favor, because your mental attitude will be much more positive, much more stronger, and much more prepared for anything that you're about to face. If you just take things just a little less seriously and be kinder and gentler on yourself. And of course, it's important to learn and adjust our strategy as we go along the way. So if things haven't worked out in the past, we know and we have learned from it. Adjust the strategy and adjust the ways we're applying in order to make progress, in order to make things happen for us in the right way. But as a step number 4 would be also not forget to celebrate your successes, focusing on the things which are working out for us in the moment when we believe that there are loads of other things which are not working out for us. It's also a skill, and it's also a skill you can train your brain to focus on. Again, our brains are designed to protect us and usually focus on the things which are not working out for us. Because let's face it, we are no longer chased by the bear or lion who wants to eat us. We have different challenges in our lives in this modern day and age, But we can and need to retrain our brain so that it works for us. So celebrating our successes and focusing on the things which are working out for us do put us also in this better feeling emotional place from which good things come, and which contribute to our own alignment with our own potential. Step number 1, visualize your success as much as you can. Make it a daily ritual. Set yourself at least 10 minutes aside every day to visualize the things you want to achieve for yourself and the person you want to become. It's an incredible way how to align yourself with your potential. It's the only way how you can plug that hoover in before you start taking action. Remember, through visualization, insightful moments will come to you, and that's the time to act. Step number 2, take inspired action. And don't delay it. Take the inspired action as it comes to you. Because again, our brains are designed to protect us from anything which is new, scary, or it has an experience, so unfamiliar. So you have to act in the moment the insight comes to you. Step number 2, take inspired action. Step number 3, learn from what you perceive to be mistakes. Learn from what you perceive to be in that particular moment to be failures. Learn. Ask yourself the right questions, adjust your strategy, and keep pursuing your visualization, the moment where you see yourself to be successful and having, being, and doing the things that you want to be. And step number 4, celebrate your successes. Don't forget to celebrate your successes. Appreciate the things that are working out for you. Train your brain to focus on the things that are working out for you, as opposed to focusing on the things which are not working out for you, which on an emotional, energetical level does not necessarily serve you. Following these 4 steps will bring you the success that you are looking for, whether it's on a personal level, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a professional level, to do with your business, your body, your relationships, your finances. It will bring you the success that you are looking for. But the crucial element here, and I say it again, is to align yourself first before you start taking action. Just keep visualizing this analogy with the rug and how much effort you can actually put in to hoovering not only your living room but your whole house, when you later realize that actually you have forgotten to plug that hoover in. You don't want to put yourself into that situation. You want to plug yourself into the source of alignment first. I hope this helps, and good luck. Let me know how it goes, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you below or above in the comments. Thank you, and bye for now.